When you listen to someone saying, tomorrow before after, it sounds strange, right? Just like the name, this dystopian movie also offers you a strange storyline. Want to know what it is? In this video, we're going to do the complete breakdown of Tomorrow Before After. Stay with us till the end of the video to find out what you might like about it. So, let's get started. Tomorrow Before After is a very different kind of a movie. You'll see that most of the people in the world have just disappeared, leaving behind empty streets, buildings that have been left empty, and a lot of loneliness. The main character Anna lives in that world. Natalia Reyes does a great job of portraying what it's like to be one of the few people left in a world that seems to be slowly falling apart. Alfonso Cuarón directed this movie, the guy who knows how to make you feel how empty and alone this world is. Watching the film makes you feel like the cold wind blows through those empty streets, and beyond what happens in the story, it's also about how Anna sees and feels the world. In Cuarón's stories, the setting is like a character in itself. Apart from commendable direction, people also like this movie for its unique soundtracks. Not only does it exist in the background, it helps tell the story. Sometimes, the music is scary and sometimes sad, but it always fits the scene. You can feel Anna's loneliness as she walks through a deserted town while the music plays. You can feel the stress in the music when she is in danger. You feel like you are right there with her, holding your breath. You wouldn't believe how much the music makes the whole thing feel more real and powerful, and the main idea of Tomorrow Before After is to stay alive. Yes, you heard that right. It's about persisting when everything seems lost. Even though Anna is by herself, she doesn't give up. Whatever it is that she is looking for, maybe other people, maybe just a reason to keep going, it keeps her going. And that's something we can all relate to, right? We have to find something to fight for, even if the odds are against us, and keep going. In addition, the movie has a strong feeling of loneliness. You can tell that Anna feels lonely because she's often by herself. Not only does she talk to her dog to comfort him, but she also needs to hear a voice, even if it's only her own. She feels lonely all the time, and you can see it in the way she moves and the way she sometimes hesitates before going into a dark building or a quiet forest. Not just being alone makes her feel lonely, she feels lonely because she knows there might not be anyone else out there at all. Although this world seems very sad and lonely, there is still hope. We can relate to that part of the movie. It's not just about staying alive for Anna. It's also about finding hope in a place where it seems like there isn't any. The fact that she's pregnant is a big sign of that. Anna finds that out while she's outside by herself in the middle of nowhere, and everything changes. She's no longer just trying to stay alive for herself, she's also fighting for the life that is growing inside her. At the start of the movie, Anna is just walking around in this empty world after the end of the world. There are not any other people around and it's very quiet. She and her dog are touring these empty places, looking for any signs of life. She looks for food, water, and a place to stay, and you can feel the weight of the world on her shoulders. Almost everything she does is to stay alive. Throughout her journey, she faces various challenges. Wild animals, relics of past wars, and the constant fear of running out of goods are all there. Anna stays strong through it all, though, and no matter what, she's going to follow through. Her honesty makes you admire her. At these points, the movie does a great job of building tension, making you feel like you're right there with her, facing the same challenges and risks. One day, Anna is looking for things in an empty building when she comes across a book. Now, this book changes things for Anna. According to this journal, there may be a safe spot outside where other people might be hiding. A spark of hope comes to Anna for the first time in a long time. Perhaps there are other people still alive, and there may be more out there, and she may be able to find them. She now has a new reason to keep going after this finding. Anna is having even more problems as her expectancy goes on. She lives in a harsh world and now has to deal with the physical and mental pain of being pregnant in a place where no one can help her and there are no promises. The movie shows her fears, hopes, and questions, going deep into her inner turmoil. She's scared, but she's also set on doing everything she can to keep her child safe. In a very dangerous moment, Anna eventually meets up with a group of other survivors. However, these survivors are not the kind of nice and helpful people you might hope to find in this situation. they think Anna is dangerous, or maybe they just think she can be used against them. In either case, this scene is one of the scariest in the movie because it shows how far people will go to stay alive. This is a warning that not every person you meet will be your friend, and that other people can be more dangerous than the world around you. Even though things are hard and dangerous for her, Anna keeps going. She's determined to find the safe place that the book talks about. Finally, after what seems like a long trip, she gets to the place. When she gets there, though, it's empty. The sadness is unbearable. The look of exhaustion and failure on her face tells you what is going on, but then she finds something that makes her think the survivors have moved. There is just a little hope, but it's enough to keep her going. Anna pulls herself together, gets her powder back, and starts walking toward this new place. This hopeful note at the end of the movie shows that even in the worst times, the human spirit can survive, and there's always a chance for a fresh start. Every part of the story is tied together by the movie's main ideas of surviving, hope, and the strength of the human spirit. Even though it seems like the world has lost everything, Anna's pregnancy is a strong sign of the chance for new life. The empty scenery and empty buildings are very different from Anna's hope and determination, which push her forward. The world seems to be telling Anna to give up and accept that she has lost everything, but she won't listen. She doesn't give up because she has to believe that there is still something important to fight for. The way the movie is shot makes it even more powerful. It's the cinematography that gets the haunting beauty of the world after the end of the world. Wide shots show how empty it is, and close-ups show Anna's emotional journey. Your eyes can clearly show all of her feelings, including doubt, fear, and hope. How the movie is edited has a big impact on the story and the feelings it makes you feel. The slow, careful pace shows how Anna is traveling alone through this empty world. Slow, methodical cuts stress how alone the characters are and how quickly time goes by, letting viewers fully immerse themselves in the sad mood. Every detail, every moment of quiet, and every beat of Anna's heart as she moves forward are shown slowly, almost as if the movie is taking its time. Techniques like fade-ins and fade-outs are used to keep the film's structure and flow. The changes between scenes are smooth and seamless. The changes also help to show how Anna is feeling and how empty her surroundings are. It seems like the movie is always showing you how empty and cruel her world is and how strong she needs to be to keep going. The movie also has some great montage scenes that show Anna's daily problems and routine. Careful editing of these scenes shows how her survival jobs, like looking for food and water and taking care of her dog, are done over and over again. The montages do a good job of showing how boring and hard her life is, making you feel like what it's like to live in a world where every day is a fight just to stay alive. The sound design, which includes background noise and music, is carefully timed with the visual cuts to build stress and mood. In scenes where Anna is in trouble or thinking about herself, the synchronization works especially well. The sounds of leaves rustling, wind howling far away, and an old door creaking all add to the tension and make it seem like the world around Anna is living, even though it's not. Plus, the movie knows exactly when to show important dramatic scenes. With close-ups and reaction shots, the editing brings these times to life and makes it easier for the audience to connect with Anna on a deeper level. What are your views on such dystopian world movies? Do share with us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.